What's going on, everybody? This your boy King Gabe here with part 40 of Jason's Pokemon journey. Though it's been a while since I've been in here, a lot of things been going on, especially with, as you're probably aware, the GeekCon that recently dropped, and a few other things. Recently made some a little bit more content there. That I'll probably be dropping on you guys in a little bit. And as of the day I'm recording this, we are actually going to see Spider-Man Brand New Day. So, yeah, by the way, it's 6:42. It's a Saturday morning. So, yeah, we're, let's say me, Queen Tina, and of course, EJ and Big Sis, EJ the Supreme and Big Sis Casey. Yeah, the main four of us are going to see this movie and everything, and then come back and give our review on it and everything. Yeah, with him and the Hulk and stuff there. So, yeah, this is gonna be a grand slam of a day here. It's been quite a week, I'll tell you that. There with like I say, we started off. And as you're aware, last time we was in here, we captured Zapdos. So now I'm trying to look for that. I'm gonna first look for that Electabuzz. So anyway, things to share with you while we're doing that. There is, yeah, like I said, we started off with GeekCon. As you saw in the GeekCon video, we met David Gillis and Walter Jones there. Real good guys there, and also the actor that played Duke Devlin. Yep, Duke Devlin. Dukey boy. Yep. I can't escape. I just want to get that Electabuzz and get out of here and move on to the next thing. Which more than likely I am going to try to catch the other two legendary birds. I know I can get Articuno because I figured out, what I need to do to get to him. But Moltres, now that's a 50-50 chance on that one. I might, like I say, it depends on his location here in Firered, because I know it's in the regular red version he is supposed to be in the Victory Road, so obviously there you would have to you'd have to get all the badges and then get past the guard and then kind of walk on Victory Road until you find Moltres. However, Fire Red might be a little different here, from what I remember. Yeah, it might be somewhat different. He might be on one of the one islands. If he is, the only thing I'm not sure of is if I'd be able to get him right away, or maybe I have to complete some other things in order to come back, and then come back to the one island. So that's one thing we're going to definitely find out there. But for now, you gotta catch that dang Electabuzz. And boy, they're not making it very easy for me, I can tell you that. Now, one good thing I will say, at least I know the electric attacks can't affect Rhyhorn, but there are other attacks that can affect them. Now, of course, the damage may vary, but yeah. So, yeah, like I said, just have to kind of watch things there with Rhyhorn to make sure, he don't faint on me or anything there. Yep, so, I just want that Electabuzz, that's all I want. And then I'll be on my way out. Which probably, and based upon what I found out about how to get to the end of Seaform Islands where Articuno is at, I obviously am going to have to face some trainers there, so that would be a good way to get some more battles in there. A little training there. So, of course, I could get some training in with these. Yeah, since they keep popping up, but the thing is, I'm trying to save my attack power is what it is. And also, one thing about electric type Pokemon it's very risky attacking them, because sometimes if you attack them with, say, something like tackle, or like you see my Rhyhorn, see right, oh, dang, I was trying to show what his attacks were. Let's see, go back. Okay, you see, like, you got Stomp, Strength, Fury Attack, and Rock Blast. Now, Rock Blast, he probably have a good chance with, because he can shoot that from a distance. But Fury Attack, Stomp, and Strength, he has to make contact with Voltorb, and sometimes, for the Firered version, yeah, the disadvantage with using those is you have a risk of getting paralyzed there. So, sneaky. Okay. So, yeah, that's the only reason I've been kind of running from the battles, and I haven't attacked any, done any attacks yet there. So, like I said, trying to save what's left of my attack power for Electabuzz, and, capture them and everything. So, it's gotta be a way up to. Oh, there it is. Okay. And also trying to get the rest of the items in here too, while looking for this Electabuzz. Oh boy, I just hope it doesn't take all morning there, Yeah. Let's see, here we go. So anyway, so about this week, yeah, like I say, a lot of, oh good, Protect. There should be a TM in here that contains Thunder. But, yeah, like I say, real good week, meeting a lot of people and everything there. And then, of course, EJ's Family and Friends Day, yeah, the video of his speech and everything. Yeah. So, then, just kind of, Queen Tina just sort of, chilled and everything, kind of, got a few things taken care of, a few personal things, personal things that are just between me and her, and also, as part of the content that's going to be coming up, we had some fun at the Duck Pond there, really, you'll see in the video there. Also, started a little bit in my, kind of added a little bit more to my Star Striker novel, which you'll also hear about that in another video. I'll bring an update on that, and as well as also, as well as Yumiko 4 is still coming out. Don't worry. It's taking a little while with the cover. So you still should get that, and of course, Spider-Man, of course, yeah. So one, let's see, Spider-Man, and then something else. Oh yeah, a couple of things to share with you guys. I was gonna share this like in a possible separate video, but I'll just share it right here. I had a very weird dream a few nights ago, kind of like a nightmare almost. In the nightmare, you know how? Okay, remember Brownie? Okay, y'all know Brownie by now, and y'all also know Emily. Obviously, Brownie and Emily kind of, it's kind of complicated, as they would say on. They do have some building a relationship there, but like they say on Facebook, it's complicated there. So, anywho, with that, but in the nightmare, something, I don't know what was going on there, but Brownie and Emily were in a fight with each other. I mean, like, and it got serious. Like, I mean, they weren't just like, it wasn't just like, they had a disagreement, they was, arguing about it or something like that, but it got to the point where it elevated into them actually physically fighting each other. Really, it was being really rough too, and they was going between like anthropomorphic form to their plush toy form. It was like switching between the two in the dream. So then eventually, and for some reason when it was in the plush toy form, for some reason I was controlling them there. I don't get how this happened there. And I think the last thing I remember before I woke up was Brownie really sucker punched Emily, like had her flying over, like had her like flying in the air, and she crash landed. And when she got up, this is the part that scared me. Emily's eye fell out. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, that's a nightmare fuel for you. Yeah, I'm glad. Oh, thank God that was a dream, man. Yeah, and then another kind of odd dream I had, kind of relating with Spider-Man. Okay, like we know Tom Holland is playing the current Spider-Man. Well, in the dream, for some reason I was in the dream I was Tom Holland there. Tom Holland Spider-Man. And so as Tom Holland Spider-Man, for some reason I hulked out. Like I turned into Hulk, but not like the Savage Hulk. I sort of like, you know, Professor Hulk, or either you remember that guy in those of you that watched the She-Hulk series. Remember at the end of the series there was a guy who stole She-Hulk's blood and injected himself with it, and he was like, come at me, bro! Which was, I mean, then things just really got out of hand and stuff. Like, what's her name? She-Hulk's nemesis showed up, and, you know, then there was the whole thing with Abomination trying to get things in order. Banner showed up as Smart Hulk, like, get your hands off my sister, off my cousin. And he's like, oh, is this really necessary? Oh yeah, this is one thing I talked about in an earlier video. Oh, Electro. Well, I did catch one there. But yeah, some of these are not TMs, they are Voltorb, and in this case, an Electro. So, get out of here. Okay, at least that won't be very effective. Okay. While he's rolling around. Okay, so anyway, so it was kind of like that, but I wasn't saying come at me, bro. So I was actually, I guess I was asleep in the dream or something, because I woke up and realized that I was Tom Holland as a Hulk. And then Professor Banner showed up. Professor Hulk showed up, Smart Hulk, and was telling me how to change back to normal. And he said, you might want to try to go back to normal before you lose control of yourself. The best way to do it is with a smash burger. Yeah, I'm not kidding. In the dream, he actually said the way for me to turn back to normal was by eating a smash burger. Okay, I have no idea why that would be something to turn you back from the Hulk, but that's what he said there. Very, very weird. But at least that one wasn't. At least it wasn't scary like Emily's eye falling out, though. Lord have mercy. Well, look at this. Finding this Electabuzz is really difficult there. Man, it really ticked me off that, I couldn't, I was just trying to make one last attack, to really weaken the Electabuzz. And, okay, I'm gonna go, let's go back to, where's Zapdos? What's that? And I need you to stay charging. So, out of battery energy charger. As the source say in that episode of Author, DW's name game, that it's one word, thesaurus. The thesaurus. Sheesh. So, yeah, sort of like that there. Oh boy. But yeah, I really wish I had caught him. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, just one more attack, and why did you have to faint? That's kind of an issue I would understand somebody getting upset about this game. You know, if the Pokemon faints, why would you not be able to still catch the Pokemon? Linkara complained about this once, that wouldn't it be easier to catch the Pokemon if it's immobile? And there was actually a reviewer reviewing Linkara's review of the first Pokemon movie. I think it was already he did review that, but the reviewer, he called himself reviewer, and he was reviewing Linkara's review of the second Pokemon movie, that he also did as a collab with two other reviewers, Suede and Juario. Sadly, Juario passed away after their review of the fourth Pokemon movie. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of sad there. So, yeah, I don't know if they reviewed any of the other Pokemon movies after that, because of that, but, I kind of could understand if they didn't, because sometimes, somebody passing like that can be kind of hard to deal with there. I can relate with, losing my friend Angela. Ah, yes. Okay, I got the thunder move. Okay, I'll save that. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I can kind of relate. Like I say, that was a hard to swallow. Oh my God, Angela's passed. I know she's in a better place, with our Father God above there, but you still just, even though you know that, you still miss the person there. Sort of like before Angela died, it was her mother that passed, and I remember she would post a lot about her mom, memories of her mother, which is very understandable. Like I say, it's her mother. So that makes sense that anybody would be pretty upset about something like that. I say that I know I would be, because remember how, like I mentioned about the nightmare I recently had. As a kid, one of the nightmares I had was, oh my God, we left my mom behind. We got to go back and get my mom. My mom. And I woke up crying and walked into my mom's room, and telling her what had happened. Yeah. There's a neighbor right here, Dad. Kind of gets to you now a little bit there. Oh boy. Had to process that thought there. So, yeah, like I say, with Angela, she was really missing her mother. And then, suddenly, that tragic day in 2019 happened. She got involved in that car, when that car crash occurred, and it was like, Gabe, Angela has died. No, she didn't. I literally fell out my chair when that happened. Yeah, because I just got back. Yes, there he is. Okay. I'm sorry about the timing. I apologize the fact that I'm mentioning about the loss of a friend and then suddenly Electabuzz show, but like I say, I really, at the time it happened, I really was upset there. Just saying. So. And At least, you know, this can make, you know, this can kind of make me feel better. Yeah, I hope, please catch this Electabuzz. So, as I'm trying to see what the best alternative to use. Let's go with Darcy. Yeah, might. Don't want to take any chances there. Let's see. Okay, let's start off with Dragon Rage. It'll only take 40 of his hit points, so he should be able to survive this. Okay, survived. I think I should be able to do another one. Okay, one more. Come on. So it always takes 40 hit points. That's it. Yes! Okay. Capture time. Okay. We're gonna start catching. We got 8 Pokeballs left, and then we got Ultra Balls. So we should be good to go. You wanna play hard to get, huh? Okay. I can do. Okay now. So, would I use Electabuzz? It's a possibility. I know I view. Oh, good, I got him. All right. So it is possible that I might have Electabuzz on my, you know, maybe switch out with Electabuzz at some point. Because he is a good, yeah, he's a pretty strong electric Pokemon. Don't get me wrong, Raichu is a real good electric Pokemon, you know, that evolved from my Pikachu. And of course, you know, as a Pikachu, you know, Pikachu is real popular with the Pokemon community. But I do like the idea of, you know, switching in and out of different Pokemon, you know, just to sort of mix things up a little bit. I know the first obvious nickname choice would be Buzz. Want to do something? I don't want to be too obvious. I want, you know, something a little different than just, you know, what you normally would expect it to. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe, let's see. Let's go with Lenny. I know that's probably something unexpected. Yeah, but yeah, let's call him Lenny. Wait. No. Take that back. Let's see. Upper. Okay. I'm going to go. I know something good. Sparkwire. That actually was a name I was going to make for a character, like for a superhero. I might still use that there, but yeah. Sparkwire. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, gotta change things up a little bit, you know. Sort of like what they do with adaptations there. Sometimes it works, and sometimes not so much. But all right. So I finally got that Electabuzz. So we will continue a little bit more up to, see, 7:06. So probably a little before 8 o'clock. I'll, you know, take things off. So I got Sparky. Let's see. You know, just saying, maybe. Let's see what we got. I wonder. And you know, I got Rio. Cause I'm trying to get him to evolve into a Rhydon there. So, and I know Darcy's gonna stay with us there because, like I say, she won't evolve into a Dragonite until 50. I think it's level 55 when she evolves. So yeah, she's gonna be hanging around for a while there. And I know Lenny because ice slash water type. Parasect as well, possibly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Parasect will hang around there. Yeah, I'm just not sure yet. I think we're kinda, like I say, I know we've been switching out throughout the game, and that's still good. That's still, it's good to use other different Pokemon throughout your gameplay in these in the Pokemon games. As long as you you manage to keep your level up pretty well. But yeah, I do want to have kind of at least when I get ready to go to the Pokemon League, I want to be able to have a solid team from Victory Road to the Elite Four there. So, yeah. Now, chances are maybe when I go capture Articuno, I might possibly use Zapdos just for a little bit, long enough to capture Articuno. So there's going to be that. But I do not plan to use the legendary birds, in my regular battles, like against, Giovanni and then the Elite Four. I have used the legendary birds before. I have done that. I think there was one time I actually had all 3 birds on my team. One particular legendary bird that's actually my favorite out of the trio is Articuno, because of ice type there. So if I were to use a legendary bird, if I say, well, you can only pick one, I would definitely pick Articuno. Yeah, I'm gonna use the escape rope, by the way. Get on out of here. I got what I need. Yeah. But yeah, as far as for my Let's Play here, I don't plan on using the legendary birds. A bit of a spoiler there. So, okay, so we're gonna go to Fuchsia City. Oh, Fuchsia City, sorry. Chances are now it's a possibility we could get to Articuno in this video. Who knows? So that's why for right now, I'm gonna heal up and I'm gonna pick up my Zapdos for right now. Yep, I'll pick up my Zapdos there. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I will come back. Yeah, it's only temporary. So I'm gonna deposit Rhyhorn for now because, like I say, I have to surf across to Seaform Islands, and I'm gonna be encountering a lot of water-type Pokemon trainers. So yeah, Rhyhorn. Oh, let me get that X share from him real quick. Yeah. Let's see. And let's see, I'm just gonna, yeah, since I'm depositing him, yeah. That way I can still have it on hand. Let's see, item take. And I'm gonna give this, for right now, I'm gonna give it to Randy so he can catch up with the others now. Or better yet, should I? Yeah, let's give it to Randy. Give it to Randy for right now, and then I might possibly give it back to Darcy. It all depends. There, plus Darcy's, she's up with everybody, so I might. So yeah, I think Randy for right now is the best choice, since yeah, he does need to catch up to the others, especially if I keep him around. Let's see. I'm gonna give him the X-Ball. X share. Yeah, switch them out. Alright. And now to deposit my Rhyhorn, because like I say, he's a ground type rock, ground/rock type, and yeah, not really much use against water-type Pokemon, you know. Like I say, it's possible that you can do that, but only if they're at a really high level or depending on what attacks you teach them. And so Rhyhorn doesn't really have any attacks he can use against water-type Pokemon to protect himself from his weakness there. Because I know some cases, you know, trainers like to, you know, mix things up and kind of give you a surprise. Sort of like one of the Orange Island members. They had that Ash challenge. I think it was the 3rd Orange Island gym leader. Ash faced him, and he sent out a Starmie. And that Starmie knew Thunderbolt, so yeah. So yeah, a lot of time, yeah, they will surprise you. And I think there's been some trainers like that in, you know, in the games that do that sometime. Here we go. Let's see. I just want to see what attacks do Electabuzz, do Sparkwire know? I might. Let's see.